Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Washington Huskies and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rural with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Nebraska's offense will go on the attack first. They hope this guy will be a big part of the offense, Ja'Cory Barney Jr. This guy's every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. You just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Left side, it's Barney. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. Defense looks as if it's coming. The fake wants to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Long way to go on second down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Right side, it's Hunter. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their second sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Moves the pocket. It's Calandria setting up the screen. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on 4th. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So Washington's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Devon Williams, one of the better quarterbacks in college football and capable of putting on a show.
We expected a lot of really big things from this quarterback coming into the year, and he did not disappoint the first half of the season. He hasn't played a defense quite like this, though. They can get after the quarterback. They've got some ball hawks on the back end that can create takeaways. That's why they're one of the best pass defenses in the country, and so pretty big challenge here for them. We're going to find out just how good this offense is, just how good this team is in this matchup today.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out wide left, it's Carr. Turning it on. He's at the and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Quick give. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. Way too fast. He forced the TFL.
Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Huskers will punt this one away. Trying to take it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Williams unloads it left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Carr. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Washington wants to go quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. He's got it way down the field. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Running behind that left side. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Grab behind the line. It's Moss. And they swarm him under. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They're going to run it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air, it's Calandria. That's caught. It's Hunter. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Quick step and go. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They're going to test the right side with this one. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The Huskies are in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quarterback keep. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This is a designed run. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Now on the move. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Hits inside, it's Carr. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Just gets rid of that one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Washington. On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Hunter. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got his man on the outside. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the back. Makes the grab. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
They'll run the screen. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Timeout called by the Huskies, that's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Williams looking for a man. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman Williams. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Left side is Moss. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the 1st half.
Williams to the air again. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
He splits the uprights. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 5 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Scarlet Knights, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Lincoln. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey, guys, the Huskies head coach told me at the half he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throwing, Williams. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Washington right back to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Williams on the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Here's Williams. Got it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. It's Williams again. Right side, it's Lawson. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
And the Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Play fake, Williams. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with... Makes the grab and room to run. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Huskers want to pick up the tempo. Looking for running room. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pushes ahead. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Inside the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Quick give. It's Carr. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Motion from the wideout. Williams. Back's got it on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Using his feet. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Huskies will hustle to the line.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Williams. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Got his man. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a first down at the 23.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Finds his man on the RPO. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They give it to him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had 0 impact in this game.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the ground. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Williams to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Cornhuskers sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Drops back. It's Scalandria. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on fourth. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Might as well give it to him again. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Huskies moving quickly to the line. Out wide left, it's Williams. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Huskies. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the two-point conversion attempt fails. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to...
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive humming.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face 2nd and long.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Defense playing a bail technique. Rush right in his face. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Play action with Williams. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun, it's Carr. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They want to run this quarterback. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run, and they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
They punted away on 4th down. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
It's a draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Sets his feet. It's Calandria. Fires downfield. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Huskies! And the pummeling has started. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Hunter. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. They'll go to the air. Takes the easy completion. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fresh set of downs going to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.